Hi everyone, and welcome to today's General Hospital recap. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our videos or recaps. I'm not used to. I have both hands free. How am I doing this? It's gonna be a mystery forever. So let's get right to it because I'm being blinded by the clippy lamp Cassie got me. Thanks, Cassie. All right. So in Paris, Patrick and Emma are there because that's exciting. And Emma wants to surprise Robin by going to her house and like waiting for her there. If she's there, like all the better. So they go to the address, but it's an antique shop. And they're like, well, that's really weird because obviously she doesn't live in a store. So after they get back to their hotel room, there's a knock at the door, and it's a woman from the antique shop who, like, I guess they had left a note underneath the door or whatever. And she tells him what happened with the confusion. Like, there's a similar street on the other side of the city. It happens all the time. That's in a more residential area. That must be the house you're looking for. She didn't say it as creepy as I did. So Emma tells the woman that she likes her necklace, and the necklace catches Patrick's attention. And Emma tells him that Spencer has a tie pin with the same symbol on it. And Patrick's like, Spencer Cassadine? Oh, I think it's all gonna happen very soon because Jason Thompson has this on a schedule. Robin, by the way, so Jerry asks if her work has succeeded or not. And okay, let's just get something straight. I think this whole what Jerry / the Cassadines want Robin to do is the most soap opera thing to happen since I've been watching. Doesn't beat freezing the town, but that was before my time. So this whole thing is about making someone immortal. And they say those words too, which is what like soaps it up. And something about uploading someone's mind to a computer so their brain can digitally live. And I'm like, oh my goodness. Like sometimes you're watching the show and you're like, soap opera. So then you're watching the show and you're like, oh, it's a soap opera. So yeah, that's that's definitely interesting. At Sonny's, Morgan comes in after being out all night, and Sonny and Carly have questions, and he wants them to lay off. Sonny says he's concerned, but understands from like a point of view of someone who's gone through this, and she decides to count his pills. He walks down the stairs, sees what she's doing, and obviously isn't too happy about it and leaves. She doesn't know how to help him, and she doesn't want to lose him. So those are her two like main concerns. At the Metro Court restaurant, Mac and Anna have breakfast together. They're like my favorite duo right now. They're getting stuff done. And she wants him out of the investigation, but Mac wants to stay. And he talked to the people closest to Paul, Jenny, his estranged daughter. Well, he couldn't get a touch of her, but like, you know, that circle of people. So they strategize about how to move forward with Paul, and she wants to arrest Carlos so he can testify against Julian and finally put him away. Alexis not going to be too happy about that. And apparently, wonder of all wonders, they kept a blood sample from the body that was cremated that was Carlos. And Anna is like, well, too bad we don't have anything to test it against to see if it's Sloan. And Mac's like, hey there. This is what dreams are made of, right? He didn't say that, but I had a Hillary Duff moment in my head, even though that's hey now. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Point is that Mac took Sloan's toothbrush when they were in his apartment, so they do have his DNA, so they can run a DNA test because the end of the year is so great. Anna gets a call from Patrick. He says that Robin's not here, and he doesn't think she was ever in Paris, and he has a really bad feeling. He waits till Emma leaves the room, though. Makes a point of saying that. Kiki and Morgan also are talking at the Metrocore restaurant. And Kiki tells him about the emotional manipulation that Ava used that hasn't been used yet. I'm out of order. I was doing so good. It's literally the next part, though, so you'll see. Morgan tells her about Carly counting the meds. And she tells him he left his medicine on the table. And he tells her that he knows he left the pills. He went straight to his doctor and got replacements, so he didn't miss. a medicine period like we all thought he did. At the gala, or at least, what's going to be the gala, they're prepping. It's being prepped. Kiki and Ava run into each other, and this is before the restaurant. Oh, I'm usually so good. I've been so good the past 2 weeks. This was bound to happen. So Ava once again brings up Avery and wants Kiki to come over so both her daughters can be together, and has this picture frame that's empty, and she's like, I want Avery to know that, she was loved so much from the beginning, and I want you to be part of that memory, which would sound great if she hadn't, slept with her boyfriend. So Kiki reluctantly agrees to think about it, and then Ava texts Paul about meeting at her place to celebrate because she had a victory. And then Carly shows up for a bit and asks Ava to relax the rules on Christmas, and maybe they can have Avery over for a bit, just like in the morning. And Ava's like, well, I have plans. And Carly's like, well, before your plans, like literally in the morning. And Carly literally gives her the same speech she gave, Ava gave Kiki about setting your anger aside, and the holidays are all about forgiveness, and da. And Ava just flat out refuses. So this is why I don't like her. That's the reason, okay? I don't like her for these reasons. At the park, Tracy and Paul are out for a walk. She's starting to see him in a different light. Carlos is overhearing this conversation between the two of them. He gets Ava's text, but continues to be with Tracy, and he and Tracy kiss. Yeah. Tracy rushes away. Carlos makes himself known. Paul gives him an envelope and tells him to go far, far away. Run away, Simba. Run away. And never return. Well, or at least don't return for a while. And Carlos tells him that Sabrina's baby's his, so he doesn't want to go anywhere. Paul tells Carlos that the baby's better off with the Quartermains, and Carlos says he's not going to abandon his child like Paul did, because when I'm dealing with someone that I know will murder people at the drop of the hat, I also like to antagonize them. Paul wants Carlos to leave and stay gone. Carlos doesn't want to. At the hospital, Sabrina hopes to talk to Dr. Lee first, but Michael shows up early. Sabrina tries to rush them out, but Michael has questions. Dr. Lee catches on after Sabrina keeps cutting him off to assure Michael, Sabrina keeps cutting the doctor off to assure Michael everything's fine. Michael leaves and Sabrina makes something up as to why she has to stay. Dr. Lee figures out that Michael's not the baby's father, and Sabrina thanks her for not saying anything, and Dr. Lee's like, well, I'm just bound by confidentiality, and I can't. You didn't sign the forms that I can talk about your medicalness. That's not a word. So I couldn't say anything. Back at Sonny's, Michael comes over. He's clearly bothered and thinks Sabrina's hiding something. And now end scene. Morgan apologizes for being rude. Carly apologizes to him for overstepping. Oh, he apologized to Kiki for being rude, by the way. And Carly and Kiki talk at the bar, and I'm really liking the relationship that's going on between the two of them. Tracy and Ava run into each other. The lingerie falls out of Ava's bag, and Tracy's literally disgusted with her, and Ava overhears her talking about Paul Hornsby. I think something about getting a champagne ready, or something about praise, where Ava's like, Carlos does agree to leave, but he will be back. I've never seen the Terminator. Dr. Lee counsels Sabrina to tell Michael the truth, because hiding the secret isn't good for her and the baby, and she had obviously, I'm almost done. I will not choke here. Sonny tells Michael not to read into how Sabrina's acting. Patrick tells Anna that the woman involved was wearing the Cassadine family crest, and he has this horrible, horrible feeling. And Anna's like, I will be there, and heads over. Robin begs Jerry to give her more time, but Jerry gives the order to kill Robin. Dun dun dun. Oh. Everything with Robin, it always happens so fast because we only have her for such a limited amount of time. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you're feeling charitable this holiday season, check out the link below. And if you share the link with hashtag YouCaring Gives, I don't know, we have a chance to win more money. But anyway, if you want to help save an animal sanctuary, which would mean the world to me, thank you so much. Please check out the link below. We're doing this thing, the dollar challenge, that if you donate $1 and then challenge your friends to, because that's, It's the holiday season. Thank you so much for watching today's video and for checking out the link. I'll thank you in advance. And I will see you tomorrow for more General Hospital. I hope you have a great day.